About to road test the new CoCo Loco irons from Stafford that I got sent to trial. So what I'm going to do is, rather than try to take photographs of hair, which is really quite difficult, I'm going to do a quick video just to show you me using the straighteners and a little bit about how I found them, and then hopefully share with you the straight hair that results once I've used them. My hair is naturally, I think the word is wavy, although I'd prefer to use the word frizzy. It's very, very long, has a lot more greys than I care to mention, but I'm hoping that these irons will actually help me get some sleek hair. I'm off to a press event tonight, and it would be nice to look at least semi-presentable when I attend. So I'm going to quickly bludge on my hair, just blast it dry, and then I'll start using the irons, but I'll forward wind the hair drying bit because it's probably quite boring. Right, it's been a bit, bye! Okay, so my hair is now mainly dry. It takes quite a long time to dry, so as you can see it looks a bit frizzy and needs a bit of a straighten now. So I've got the irons in front of me. They're a gorgeous pink colour, absolutely love the shade, and they have this little lock here at the bottom which I really like. So this basically clips them locked into place like that, so that when you're storing them away you haven't got to worry about them opening up all the time, which I think compared to the other ones I've had is a really useful feature, because I think there's nothing worse than having to wrap the cord around them, which I think can be bad for the actual irons as well. So they've got two gold plates inside that are covered in coconut oil, which is meant to help smooth the hair as it straightens it. And there's some very simple controls on the side, the power button and the temperature gauge. So I'm going to set it, turn it on, and I'm going to set it at a temperature that is high, because for me I've got quite thick hair, so I'm going to put it at 200. It starts off just by flashing to say that it's heating up, but it does actually heat up fairly quickly, so if I just wait a second, when it's heated up it will stop flashing, and then it'll tell me that it's safe to use, and then you can literally just press the little lock button again, which basically stops the temperature from being changed. If you see now, it's got a little lock symbol. That basically means that when I'm using the straight, if I accidentally touch the sides, it won't cause the temperature to go up and down while I'm using it. So I'm just waiting for it to heat up, which will be a good test of how long it takes to heat up actually. I can feel them getting hot already, so probably wouldn't recommend doing that with your hands actually, probably not a good idea. Otherwise you'll end up with burns like this, which is from an iron by the way, not from the straighteners, but I'm pretty good at burning myself, so just waiting for it to heat up now. There we go, so that's heated up now, it's at 200 degrees. So now what I'm going to do is just start slowly taking small sections of my hair and running the irons through. They're quite smooth, so I don't feel like there's any tugging or snagging on my hair as I'm pulling it through. But again, I may have to speed this up because you might be waiting for quite some time otherwise. Okay, so here's a finished effect. It's fairly straight, I'm quite happy with it. As you can see, it's pretty much as straight as I can get it down the bottom. It could obviously do with a good cut, so please excuse the quality of the hair, it can't change for miracles. But yeah, overall I'm really pleased with it. I think it's done a great job. My only criticism of the whole product really is that I love the lock feature, I think that's brilliant. But I would have loved to have had an audible sound to show that the actual device was on or off, for that matter. I've got a massive paranoia of burning my house down with straighteners being left on, and I think if it had an audible sound or even a notification that it had been left on, that would be fantastic. As it stands, it's just the display that would show whether it was on or not. Other than that, love the product. I think it's a great value item compared to DHDs. It might not be as quick, but it definitely does do the job, and is a lot more cheap in terms of value for money. So I think, yeah, overall really, really impressed.